Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. How are you guys this week, Scorpio? Hope all's well. Let's see what your energies are. Scorpio, the energies surrounding you. What does Scorpio need to know? Energy surrounding Scorpio. What do they need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? The energy surrounding Scorpio. There we go. Just going with the flow. So it looks like there's some kind of cycle ended. Okay, things are starting to move. A new period in your life happening here. Very nice. Just going with the flow. Some kind of movement. Ooh, you have some opportunity beckoning here. Beautiful. It's an energy of exploring other opportunities. Okay, just going with the flow. Some change coming. Okay, don't ignore, don't miss opportunities. Okay, if you don't go with the flow and you're not open, you could miss. Okay, this is a 4, so I actually feel like you have some opportunities. Yeah, let's see what this is all about, Scorpio. Scorpio. They could require some change. Yeah, it has to do with someone taking the lead. Little Taurus energy possibly. It could be anybody. So, someone's about to take the lead. I mean, it could be someone here who doesn't want to miss an opportunity with you, but it's telling you the world is here. It means opportunity that maybe requires change. Habits, lifestyles, okay? Yeah, there's definitely an energy of someone taking the lead. There's things that are about to be learned from this. So, very nice energy. Scorpio. Ooh, there we go. Those want to come out. There you are. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Some of you may have, be kind of looking at something that wasn't successful in the past, okay? But you're moving away. Now, this is an energy of 6 of Wands, okay? Energy of ego, victory. Yeah, oh yeah, you got some positive news. You've got something really good happening. I love the 3 of Cups with this because it looks like you may be getting a lot of attention. Some of you maybe were chasing somebody, wasn't successful, so I feel like you won't be in that energy anymore. Yeah, you're planning and preparing for success. I feel like you've got opportunities coming in, maybe a few. Yeah, Scorpio. Oh yeah, I see some happiness here for you. Look at that. You could be spending time with friends and family too. Yeah, look at that. Trusting your inner knowing. We know you can be pretty intuitive. Okay, trusting your inner knowing. This is an energy when you kind of know something isn't right. Okay, something isn't going to go the distance. So it's more than likely where, you're just waiting for those right opportunities. But don't miss opportunities because you could have success. Because often with this is like a 4 of Cups almost, right? Failing to see opportunities because of something else that maybe happened, So I feel like you've got some opportunities, invitations coming in, okay? Looks like friends, family, people around you, somewhere in your community. Just trust your intuition. You probably can feel this coming. I do feel there is obviously some kind of change here with this 4. There it is. So I see there's an energy of choices. Some of you may have some choices, but it has to do with love. Yeah. Ooh. Being a little mysterious, are you? Often that's just an energy. I mean, it's secrets, mysteries. Some of you are kind of keeping score here. You've got at least a couple of opportunities. Let's have a look. See where this leads you. Yeah, a little soul searching, looking for clues. A little Virgo energy. Could be yourself. You got a person here who's keeping something to themselves right now. You see, they're looking for clues and answers. They're going within. They're shining a light. You've got a person you might know who this is. Looks like someone with Cancer in their chart, maybe Virgo. It's a moon energy. It's somebody, having romantic thoughts. But it's a person who's keeping all those feelings to themselves right now. They're in your social circle. Could be someone's pride or ego getting in the way. Yeah, we'll see. Scorpio. Yeah. See, there's someone here who feels like there's no hope. Yeah, they're a little negative. Someone needs to do a little inner work here. But for some reason, I don't feel like it's super serious. I feel like it's more like, someone's pride or ego. They're a little worried maybe that you might reject them or something here. You see? Could be just a little fear of the unknown. Could be someone where, like I say, it could even be yourself, that you have a situation that wasn't successful before. Okay, so maybe it's yourself feeling there's no hope, keeping things to yourself. Okay, don't bottle things up inside. Let's see where this is going. And I didn't lay the cards out the way I wanted for the other readings, but I'm just going to leave it. Let's have a look at the Queen of Cups. Yeah, a little guarded, defensive, there's a little confusion, not quite sure what to believe. You're definitely not afraid of standing up for yourself, but I feel like you need to let your guard down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, see, it has to do with justice, doing things right. Yeah, some of you maybe had someone who didn't treat you right here. So you might have, now this could be energy of pushing somebody away, keeping someone at arm's length. I feel like it could be yourself. I do see some Sag energy, little Libra, but it has to do with being balanced, being fair. So some of you may have had someone who didn't treat you right. Okay, it wasn't successful. It didn't go anywhere. It wasn't long term. Now some of you too, I can see, possibly have never been married. Okay, you've never quite got there. Yeah, see? There's, like I say, it could be someone, a little fear of rejection or just feeling a little drained, not quite sure what to think. Some of you may, like I say, you may feel like no one's your type. No one's good enough. I feel like you've missed opportunities. I actually feel like you've been missing opportunities. Now, it could be a person here, too. If it isn't yourself, it's not you. Okay? There could be someone here, like I say, is a fear of rejection. They may feel like they missed an opportunity with you. Could be them who's pushed you away. I do see a little Sag energy here. A little fire. So let's have a look. Yeah, Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Yeah, so definitely a situation wasn't successful. It was either rejection or the fear of rejection. Now, some of you, like I say, you haven't had, some of you may never have been married, okay? Like I can see that. You've dated lots of people, haven't had a lot of success. Nobody's your type, okay? But I feel there's a painful period in your life almost over, okay? Yeah. Let's have a look at the Three of Cups. There, these two want to come out. Yeah, so there's definitely been lessons learned, knowing when to avoid a disaster. It looks like you're kind of, taking some lessons you learned from the past, but I actually feel like you're keeping yourself in a bit of a stuck situation. Yeah, so I do see a need to heal. It's an energy of being open. See, some of you, I feel like maybe you're giving the impression here like you're pushing someone away. Okay? You're being careful what you believe, but maybe keeping people at arm's length. No one's your type. But I feel it's because of something that ended very painfully. I feel like it's now over because I do see this beautiful healing. See, lessons you've learned, becoming the Empress. Okay, you know your worth and value, but I feel it has to do with being open. I think you need to let your guard down a little bit. Okay, not going to be easy, but like I say, if it's not you, there could be this other person here. Definitely sensing somebody with maybe a little Sag, a little Virgo, some Cancer energy, some Pisces for some of you. Yeah, see, it's manifesting, putting an end to a situation. You may have had someone who manipulated you and it wasn't successful, but I feel like you actually, with the Empress, you're manifesting. See, emotional fulfillment. It's an energy of figuring out what makes you happy, what fulfills you emotionally. Yeah, I feel like you have all the tools. You have everything you need. Gemini energy or Virgo. Yeah, it could be a Virgo energy for some of you. Sometimes it's just an energy. It's not necessarily always a person. We'll see. Let's have a look at because everybody goes into hermit mode. It's a spiritual journey, a journey within, looking for clues. Someone's kind of confused. I feel it's a fear of rejection if it is another person. It's inner shadow work, someone facing the fear. of being rejected, right? Doing that inner work. What makes me happy? It's energy of, I feel like you're going to get a communication here. Yeah, someone here is being cautious, being careful. This is there you go. Someone hiding behind a mask because afraid of fear of rejection. Someone playing it very safe. See, some of you have never really got what you wanted. You've never really, you just, it's like it never seems to get there. But I do feel it has to do with something you needed to heal. It looks like you've mastered it. Okay, it looks like you have because the Empress is here. Okay. But if you haven't, if you feel like you still have some hurt from a past situation, do try to take the time to heal that. I actually feel like, you've got everything you need. There's a little Cancer. You've got somebody with some strong Cancer energy. It has to do with, now we know the Empress has power. Maybe you took your power back from someone. You stood up to them, pushed them away. Maybe they rejected you or didn't treat you right. Whatever it is that happened, I feel like you've taken back your power. But I also feel like you've got this person coming in. See, it has to do with someone trying to control their emotions. See, but they're hiding behind a mask. Because I'm seeing the mask here. The secrecy, the shadows. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got a King of Wands here. Has to do with control. Yeah. See, this is somebody here. You may have taken your power back from somebody who tried to control you. I do see some, definitely Sag. Could be any fire sign energy. It's a person who sometimes tries to control things and they lose control. Now, it has to do with investing emotionally. Who is this King of Wands? Yeah, it looks like an Aries. This is someone ready to push through fear. I feel like you got a person who's coming in. I feel like they're going to let go of control. But they're coming in to take charge of the situation. I feel this is someone who's going to push through fear. They're going to come towards you. Someone here's wanting love. I can see it. They want love. They want to connect. So let's have a look at this energy of love. Yeah, there you go. You have an opportunity. Huh? You got a person who's going to push through this fear. And that could be yourself too, pushing through fear, just letting your guard down a little. Take it as it resonates. This is often your energy. Okay, because it's Mars energy. And this could actually be you as the King of Wands, the masculine, okay, Scorpio. But regardless, I feel it's just saying it's pushing through fear, taking this opportunity. See, it's about not missing. Some of you may have been missing some opportunities. Or we have a person who feels that way with you. You see? It has to do with someone taking the lead. So somebody here is a leader, you see? Someone here is a leader. They're ready to take a risk. I feel like it's telling you, don't ignore it. Don't reject it. Let your guard down a little. Yeah. Who's this Hermit? There we go. So there is a cycle that's ending. This is where things start to shift in your favor. Now, this is a person who often comes in fairly quick. They want this to work out. I can see their energy. But the cycle ending, this is someone coming out of hermit mode. See, they're starting to flow. Their emotions are starting to flow. This is someone who's ready. Someone been doing the shadow work. It's more than likely for most people. It's just a fear of being rejected or, feeling like they're not good enough, like there's not a lot of hope. And it is possible someone is regretting rejecting you. Okay? It's possible it's somebody coming back around. I don't really see a lot of that energy, but there's definitely someone who feels like there's no hope that things will go in their favor. So, it could be just somebody's afraid that you're, going to say, thanks, but no thanks. Let's have a look at the moon. Yeah. So it's an energy of someone waiting for the right time. See, with the Wheel of Fortune, waiting for the right time. If you yourself have been waiting for someone, I actually feel like you could get something you want here. Yeah, there it is. Releasing things that no longer serve you. You got a person who's been doing some shadow work. Now, I don't know if it's you or them, quite honestly, but I feel like, it's releasing. You know your worth and value. That's Empress energy as well. But it's about letting go of fear, letting go of things that no longer serve, whatever it is. It's always different for everyone. I feel like we have a person here who, it's such strong Cancer, and a little Pisces, Aries, Virgo, Aquarius. So someone's hopes and dreams. Someone needs to let go of this feeling like there's no hope. 'Cause that's an energy of the cup half full. It's, or cup half empty. It's negative, right? So I feel that's something that doesn't serve someone here. Yeah, so there's the energy of seeing the truth. Yeah, we got a person. You got somebody coming in. I feel it's a person just having that little aha moment, seeing the truth. Okay, and it does look like about self. Okay, it's about taking the lead. Somebody's about to take a lead, but I feel they are a little worried. Like I do feel with the world, it has to do with change. Okay, lessons, habits, lifestyle. It could be someone who has a, kind of set in their ways. I mean, maybe it's yourself, a little set in your ways. Okay, you could be pushing people away, thinking there's nobody that's your type when, they're not. It's not good enough. They're not your type. You could be missing opportunities. It's telling you to be open to offers and opportunities. The Empress is always open to explore. Okay, you never know, right, until you spend time with someone, who they really are, because you got a person coming in wearing a little bit of a mask. Okay, and it could be yourself, but someone's wearing a bit of a mask here. You see, hiding their true self, a little bit worried of that rejection. Maybe it's someone who feels like you're out of their league. But I feel like whatever it is you're wanting, I feel like you could have success. I see somebody coming in, win or lose. They're just going to go for it. It's a person going to push through fear. You see, they're pushing through fear. So whatever it is, it's not something that's going to be super slow moving. If you've met someone in your social circle recently, this person's about to make that choice here. Tell me about this flow. Yeah, somebody who's just going with it here. Yeah, could be someone you work with, but it has to do with someone building. So you have a person who just has done a little inner work here, you see, about what they want. They want things to go in their favor, and it's possible it's this person, feeling like things never go in their favor, kind of a little bit of a pity party. I reach out, they always push me away, or they're never my type. It could be vice versa there. But I actually feel they're about this. I mean, this person's generally a leader, somebody who takes the lead. Okay, very charming, charismatic. Okay? I don't see anything with this person other than letting go of this fear of rejection, or, connecting emotionally is more like it, because they are wearing a mask. And it could be a secret admirer too. Often I see that, somebody here kind of admiring you from afar a little here. Could be in the workplace. Let's have a look at the opportunity beckons. Oops. Yeah, so it has little Leo energy. So it has to do with opportunities, being strong, being confident. So someone's definitely feeling confident. This person's confident. You see? So someone who's, going deep into that energy of being confident. Beautiful energy, actually. They're coming in, whoever they are, taking the lead. Yeah, you got somebody new. I can't even believe that came out. So this is just a pity party here. Okay? Someone's having a pity party, feeling like there's no hope. I do think you have a person with some pride. I mean, it could be someone's ego, right? Afraid of being rejected because their ego, maybe their ego took a hit at some point and it ended painfully. So like I say, I feel this person's heading in your direction. I mean, some of this may have nothing to do with you. It just gives you, and it's also an energy of this person becoming confident with you that you're not going to reject them. Okay? Because I feel they're not afraid of starting it. They're not afraid of taking the lead at some point, because I see them becoming more confident. They're just facing a fear. It's also a person too, like I say, I feel someone here, and it could be you, but someone's maybe a little set in their ways. It's a little bit of fear of change of habit, lifestyle, you know, especially if it's someone who's been single for a while, kind of set in their ways. But, there you are sitting there. See, it's telling you to let your guard down. Like, I feel like you're careful what you believe because you had someone who didn't treat you right. It was painful, but that's over. It's saying to let it go. Don't take that with you, okay? Leave it behind. So it's almost like both of you have a similar energy here when it comes to that rejection energy. No one's good enough. No one's my type. Never going to have anything long term. Never going to get married. Yeah. Tell me about this Ten of Swords. What was that about? Yeah. So you had someone who was very sneaky. Someone didn't treat you right. See? So now you're very guarded, very defensive. You may have stood up to this person at some point, but I feel like, obviously it does its damage when you have someone who's sneaky. Little player energy. Yeah. If you know your worth with the Empress. So I feel like you're basically over this. It looks like you're over it. With the painful ending being over and the Empress being here. You've learned a lot. Okay? But it's an energy of just kind of taking the lessons learned, the things that you know to be true that work, and leave the rest behind. That's why I feel the stars here too is let go. Okay? And it actually does look like you could have someone who's similar to the last person. I feel like you have a type. Yeah, I kind of feel like even though that card's not here, I just feel like they're similar. One of them is an Aries. See, you've got a Leo and an Aries. So maybe you had somebody who, didn't treat you right. Maybe maybe it was yourself, you took a risk and then they played you. Okay. And you got hurt. They didn't treat you right. So yeah, it looks like you're whatever it is, you're pretty much over that energy. I hope you're at that level where you're at the Empress, because this is where you take back your power, standing up to someone, taking off and taking another opportunity. I feel like you're going to take this opportunity because it's coming. It's a person who's a leader. Now, they don't have to be a Leo, but it certainly looks like strong Leo energy. Definitely somebody with pride. Okay. But I feel like you have another person here who maybe didn't treat you right. So yeah, just release it, okay? It's about willingly letting it go. Something you're wanting, you've been waiting for, I feel, for maybe some time. Dated a lot of people, haven't really had anyone, long term, because they're all kind of maybe, players or being sneaky, you see? But I got to tell you, it's an energy. I feel like yourself too, like you have this determination to heal, to win. Yeah. Whatever it is, with the skills that you have with the Empress, okay, perfecting your skills, I don't think anyone is going to be able to come in and do that to you again. Because you're going to see it. You'll see the red flags very quickly. The Empress sees the red flags quick. You'll know when to move on. Okay, so I feel like you can let your guard down a little here. Yeah, just be patient. I feel like you got someone who's going to date. I do see dating. Okay, so that's good. It's someone who's going to date in a traditional way. So I feel like they're similar to your type, but probably a little different. Okay, they're fiery. They're passionate. Yeah. With an Empress energy, often the Empress just keeps their options open till the right person comes in. It certainly doesn't hurt to date somebody here. Okay, but don't give up hope, because I actually see you having success. So it's about investing and waiting for the right time. So, but it's about being a little bit patient here. I feel like it's coming, okay? Some of you too, I feel like you're kind of getting impatient. Yeah. It's coming. It's coming. When, I would have to say with this energy, and wherever you live, it's in the warm season. Okay? It may start sooner, but I don't think it'll take off until the summer, the spring, the warm season, the season when the sun shines the most. That's what it's telling me. Okay? So just a little more patience. But I see truth, success, win or lose victory. You have a person who pushes through fear. So some of you may have had another person who actually maybe gave up. Came in a sneaky way, couldn't get what they wanted, you know. Yeah, but you're the one in control. Always remember, you're the one in control. I actually feel like you're being a little mysterious to the point where somebody wants to kind of, and I know a lot of your readings in the past were about using your Empress energy, your feminine energy, being a little mysterious, letting people want to figure you out, want to discover you. And that's often the Seven of Swords, someone who just can't figure you out. Okay, so let your guard down a little bit. There you go. Yeah, see, it's an energy of feeling lack and loneliness, feeling like it's never going to happen. It's telling you to let go of the negativity. Okay, letting go of this sense of lack. Okay, you're not going to be a victim of this anymore because you are the Empress in the power. You have the power. You can, if it feels right, you can go for it. Just don't let your guard down. Don't give too much, because we know the Queen of Cups often gives too much and sacrifices. Don't give too much. The Empress only gives a little bit. A little bit of time and attention too at first. Okay, until they come in and work for it, till they put in the effort. So they show you, okay, who they are. So I feel like this is probably stuff you're kind of thinking about. Feel like you're figuring things out here. Yeah. Some of you are kind of lonely too. Like I do feel a little bit of lonely and lack. Being patient, feeling kind of lonely. And then the Hierophant, which tells me some kind of new habit, some kind of routine while you're patiently waiting. I feel you're still going to get what you want. It doesn't really matter what card comes out, because I feel it has to do with habits, lifestyle, the way you conduct yourself. You see, I feel like there's been some negative thoughts here. You see, no one's good enough. But if you keep thinking that way, you see, if you keep thinking that way, what you put out there is coming back. Okay, so you want to let go of that. You want that high vibration. You want someone to be drawn to you, to discover you. You see, it's okay to be a little mysterious. Just trust your intuition. I actually feel like it's powerful. With the Empress, your intuition's stronger. You can count on your own intuition. I feel like it's very powerful right now. Okay, with this energy. Do take care. I wish you the best. Just a little more patient. This person's coming. They actually could have Taurus in their chart. Maybe even a little Aquarius energy. Okay. But I feel it's really about you and your hopes and dreams. Releasing things that no longer serve, that are holding you back. You could be inadvertently pushing people away because of something that happened before. Okay. So, very nice for you. You got new coming in. Take care. Bye for now.